In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys the only 1-minute scalping strategy you will ever need to become a profitable trader. This entire strategy is based upon the 1-minute time frame, meaning it's very good for those who want to flip small accounts, which I know a lot of you guys don't have a lot of money to trade with, which is very understandable. When I first came into this industry, I didn't have a lot of money to trade with. I started with a very small amount, started to flip it into bigger amounts, and finally where I am today, Lambos and Rolls Royces and a bunch of houses. I mean, I literally started with nothing. I've been where you are. So trust me, I'm going to do my very best to give you guys a strategy that is good for the situation that you're currently in. The strategy also works really well with prop firms, especially if you pair it with Clarity Traders. Just go to claritytraders.com. Always having discount codes, best prices in the game. Click the link down below, get started with the prop firm account, and let's get started. So all of our entries will be taken on the 1-minute time frame. However, first we have to find direction of the market, and to do so, we have to start on our 5-minute time frame. Remember that. We always start on our 5-minute. We look for support or resistance. We try to find which direction the market is moving. Then we go down to our 1-minute to find entry. So that's the first thing you have to understand. As you can see here on the 5, we have a strong support, right? Prices came down, it's exhausted, sellers are getting tired. We now have buying power coming in. We have a support here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 touches in total on a push to the upside. This is on the 5-minute time frame. I now know prices solidify that this is a support. It's a nice strong support, and we're pushing to the upside, which means I want to look for buying positions. We're looking for long positions now. Now what I have to do is go to my 1-minute time frame and figure out, where do I want to buy? Where do I want to buy? Very simple. Breakouts. Breakouts will always be key. Whether it's a resistance breakout, whether it's a support breakout, or whether it's a trendline breakout, we have to find breakouts with candle structure to solidify a good setup. Understand that first and foremost. Now, if we go down to our 1-minute time frame, price action becomes a lot more clear. We see the previous support that we found on the 5. We see we're pushing above. Now we have to look for market structure. Market structure to us is a higher high, followed by a higher low, then once again, a higher high. Now, because this is a resistance above here, we can't necessarily say that this is a higher high yet. We still need a new candle to come in and take out these highs, so I know market structure has switched to bullish for sure, and the 1-minute time frame is also showing me a breakout to the upside. Then I will take my buy position. But until then, we just wait. We're patient. We see how the thing forms. I mean, understand this thing could continue to break back down and drop more and more. We need to make sure with certainty we're going to keep buying before we enter that position. So we have the resistance. You see the higher high, higher low, potentially a higher high coming next. We just have to make sure. And if it does, we're going to take our long position with a nice tight stop loss. I'm going to go over stop losses next, but just to show you guys what would happen here, resistance looks pretty smooth on the 1-minute time frame. Super scalpers, we have it pushing. There's our higher high on this next candle, bang. This is now showing us that overall on the 1-minute time frame, we're trending to the upside. So again, we're on our 5-minute time frame. We find support, okay? We know price is pushing. We go to our 1-minute time frame. We find market structure. We wait for a push above that resistance in this case, not a support, because we're looking for buys. If it was a selling position like this, we'd look for a break of the support. But check this out. Just like that, price pushes. Now, we can go for a 1 to 5, we can go for a 1 to 3. It really just depends, but if we use our brains, we look at market structure, we see we have a couple zones. This being our previous highs, this being our secondary highs, and this being our potential stops to break even right here on this. As you can see, just like that, we have different zones. So we're not just playing this thing by let's go for a 1 to 5, right? Let's just go for a 1 to 5. That's amazing. No, we're actually looking at the markets. See, a lot of you guys struggle with this. A lot of you guys are too busy looking at your phone profits and saying, well, how much am I up right now? Is this gonna help me pay my bills? I mean, I'm up $45,000, or I'm up $45, or I'm up $300, whatever situation you're in. You're looking at the number. Stop looking at the number, but instead look at the chart, because the chart's going to tell you things. We have support, we have resistance, we have more resistance. You guys can see the markets are telling you things. You have to be able to react, right? You have to be able to react, because not any situation is gonna be like another situation. They could be similar, but there's gonna be days where you're not gonna get a 1 to 5. And you're not gonna know that by looking at numbers on your phone. I can show you guys numbers on my phone right now. In fact, I'm in a trade as we currently speak, and I'll show you guys. So as you guys can see, I'm up $44,000 on a US 30 sale right now as we speak. I'm not looking at this number. I'm not saying, well, I'm gonna close this at $50,000 profit. I'm looking at the market. And when the market hits my zone and starts to react at the next support mark, I'm going to get out of that trade. I'm playing it by what I'm seeing on the chart, not what I'm seeing with this number. I can be at 45K. I can be at $100,000. I've made $300,000 in a single day, but I was never looking at the number on my phone, but instead price action on the chart. And by the way, I trade live in front of thousands of people every single morning. And as of right now, I'm doing it for only $39.99 per month. I made it extremely cheap so that way anybody, no matter what country you're in, what situation you're in, can also watch me, catch these profits with me, and learn how to trade. But not only that, the men's mindset section is teaching you the psychology of not just being a trader, but being a king. And not only that, we now have an investment section where I'm teaching you guys how to invest into real estate, pay your taxes, do your taxes, all the tax loops that there are, stocks, crypto, and so much more. You're getting all this for $39.99. Nobody's doing this. Nobody wants to see you succeed like I do. And again, I'm making it affordable so all of you guys can enjoy these benefits and become profitable traders. Click the link down below to get started, or visit TheKingdom.com. It'll show on your screen now, and learn to become a king today. Okay, so I want to show you guys another example of this strategy being used, but now for a selling position. So as you guys can see, again, resistance on the 5-minute time frame. We have to start on the 5-minute time frame. We see we have resistance, very strong resistance. Price cannot break past this zone. Huge wick, came right back down. Another huge wick, came right back down. So now we know, wait a minute, price is bearish. Price can't break past the zone. We need to go to our 1-minute time frame and find a break. Very simple. I love this example here because check this out. We have a trend line break. Beautiful type of break. A lot of people think you only need support resistance breaks to be profitable, but it's not true. You can also use trend line breaks. Now, you want to see something very deadly? We're not just going to do a trend line break. We're going to do a support break with it. So we have resistance here off this 1-2 candles. We have support here off these 1-2 candles, and we have a trend line break all at once. What does that tell us? That tells us we have 3 confirmations if we say the 5-minute also is telling us it's a sell. 3 confirmations that this is going to be a selling position if this breaks. All we need to be profitable in this industry is confirmations. And let me tell you why, right? The average trader comes in here, you take a buy, take a sell, you go for a 1-to-1, you got a 50-50 shot anyways. So imagine you go into this with a 50-50 shot, but have 3 confirmations, not 1, not 2, but 3 confirmations now telling you that you're most likely right. That takes you from a 50% chance to a 75, and in some situations even 80% chance to be successful with that trade, because you have 3 confirmations on your side versus the person who's just kind of winging it and 50-50ing it. So check this out. We're gonna put a nice tight stop loss on this. Gonna go for maybe a 1-to-3, 1-to-5 would be even cooler, but say 1-to-4. I gotta react anyways, right? We gotta make sure that price breaks past each one of our zones and doesn't get stuck on any of them. So we have a little bit of support and resistance here. It's a little choppy, but we'll make it work. Bam, there's our break right there. Boop, just like that. The 1-minute time frame, it broke. Super scalpers, get ready to enjoy some profits. Broke past that next support, came back, retested it. Price is looking really good. I mean, I might even say if this is gonna hold here, I would say we now have another support zone here, meaning we can take another sell position here. If we want to make even more profits, we already have a 1-to-4 running, right? So imagine we take another sell position here because we have another break. We already have confirmation that this resistance is gonna hold, right? Because the 5-minute told us we're at a nice resistance, right? The 1-minute market structure is beautiful. We broke once, came back to retest that resistance break. We're breaking another one. We took another sell position. And just like that, we just closed out on 2 wins. 2 wins off of one simple concept because we're on the 1-minute time frame. I mean, I'm teaching you guys how to make a lot of money very fast. Instead of going on the hourly or swing trading like a lot of these losers, we're scalping on the 1-minute time frame because we have balls, because we know we want to make money fast. We know the markets switch like this. We want to get in when we can and get out fast. We go to our 5-minute, we find direction. We go to our 1-minute, we find market structure. We wait for breakouts. We make our money. Within 30 minutes, we're done. 30 minutes every single day. We are done for the entire day. That's what it means to scalp. It's that easy. It really is that easy. Practice it. Watch this video as many times as you need to. Go to the 5-minute, find direction. Go to the 1-minute, find a breakout. It is that easy. Write it down. Take notes. Watch this video 100,000 times if you have to. But trust me when I say I use this strategy every single day, and it made me nearly $50,000 today. I mean, honestly, the proof is in the pudding. I do it every single day. I do the same strategy every single day, and I do it live in front of 1,000 people every single day. Click the link down below if you'd also like to join. If not, strategy is enough. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. If you guys want more strategy breakdowns, let me know, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.